largest tornadoes. At number 10 was the Reno, Oklahoma monster, one of the largest tornadoes ever measured. Number 9 was the 2008 Super Tuesday outbreak, which lasted over 15 hours and killed 57 people. Our next tornado was a massive F5 and is known for having the highest measured wind speed on record. At number 8, the 1999 Moore, Oklahoma powerhouse.
Tornado on the ground!
May 3rd, 1999. A day the state of Oklahoma will never forget. Dozens of supercell thunderstorms sweeping across the Central Plains would spawn more than 70 tornadoes.
Look at that wall cloud!
One of those storms would be different from the others. A tornado of epic proportions.
2 tornadoes directly next to each other. Unbelievable!
The instability, the one-way stare of low levels, the colder air aloft was in place. Then as we headed later in the afternoon, early evening, a wind maximum, we call it a jet streak, came in from the southwest out of New Mexico and triggered these severe thunderstorms that then went on to produce violent tornadoes.
The outbreak was imminent. It was only a matter of when and where. The answer came at 6:26 p.m. when a tornado touched down just southwest of Amber, Oklahoma. It quickly grew to F2 strength, then F3, F4, and just outside of Bridge Creek, Oklahoma, F5. Bridge Creek was decimated.
We're down there and I'm just grabbing onto we have a 4-month-old baby and my wife, and it just went over incredibly fast, and then came out and saw the church is gone and our house is gone.
Homes leveled and families torn apart. And the worst was yet to come. This incredible aerial video shows the tornado as it moves towards Moore, Oklahoma. Almost nothing standing in its wake.
The damage was absolutely devastating. I went up there and looked at it, photographed it, and to see houses completely removed from their foundations was quite impressive.
The tornado was on the ground for nearly an hour and a half, tracking 37 miles and sometimes growing to nearly a mile wide, leaving $1 billion in damage. Schools, churches, businesses, entire neighborhoods were decimated.
The May 3rd tornado had the highest wind speed that's ever been observed by a mobile radar, 318 miles an hour. It also was rated as an F5 tornado with a large area of violent damage from F4 and F5.
The Moore tornado took the lives of 36 people. Almost 600 were injured, and thousands left homeless. Some survivors spent nearly 24 hours trapped under the debris. But amid the chaos and destruction came small miracles, stories of survival that defy the laws of nature.
Caught a movement out the corner of my eye. I stopped, looked. Under some debris around the base of a tree, I seen what appeared to be a baby. It looked to me like a rag doll. I reached under the debris and pulled the baby out. When I did, the baby started crying. Yeah, I cried.
That's me. That's the mud baby.
Aaliyah Crago, the mud baby, is now a 15-year-old high school student in Edmond, Oklahoma.
I'm very lucky. That tornado was like one of the biggest recorded. Like the wind speeds were very fast. That should have killed me, but it didn't. It just flung me.
The 1999 Moore tornado flung her about 100 yards after she was ripped out of her mother's arms.
We heard the windows fall out and the house come apart, and it sucked me and Rhea up out of the house, and the remaining walls fell on top of my mother and father, and I lost my mother.
The area around my house was completely gone. There was nothing left. Nothing.
Amy's 43-year-old mother was dead, and now her baby was nowhere to be found. Is there a stronger bond than the one between a mother and daughter?
I was begging to die because I'd lost Leah, and I just couldn't imagine anybody living. To me, my whole family was gone. I was so upset because I wanted to go to my daughter.
Amy was taken to the hospital and didn't learn until 5 hours later that Officer Jolly had found Aaliyah.
it's mind-blowing for me to survive that and everything. I mean, that little baby, even a police officer that found me said I looked like a baby doll until I moved.
She got rolled up against the base of a tree, and the chicken wire covered her and kept most of the debris from hitting her.
That was a huge miracle, that's what I think. I mean, that small, like, all that other stuff that was in the debris and stuff, that should have killed me, it should have hit me, but it didn't.
The tornado left Aaliyah with only 2 small scars, but more importantly, fearless.
I want to chase tornadoes. I want to chase any big storms possible. Be a storm chaser and part-time meteorologist.
To be given back my dog, who was only 10 months old, in the world to me. And she's destined for great things. And she will be a great person. You're so lucky to still be alive, and I love you so much, baby girl.
Certainly a story that none of us will ever forget. Much more drama straight ahead. 77 years later, a survivor recalls a terrifying day.
It scared me so bad when my mom actually pulled a mattress up and put us under there. I knew something really bad was happening.
And later, a must-see, how one woman overcame extreme panic after one of the most devastating twisters ever.
I would start panicking if I saw photos, videos of tornado damage.